Hello, I would like to talk to you about my experience of online learning throughout this COVID-19 virus. So, from a teacher point of view, first of all, I would like to say that it's a mixed feeling. I find that teaching in primary, the children are not used to using softwares such as Show My Homework, etc., that are very well known in secondary schools, where teachers set homework online and the children and parents can access the homework from home, can watch videos of the teachers, etc., and interact with the teachers and complete the work and send it back and have the feedback from the teachers in a secured way. Unfortunately, primary school children are not used to this platform. Therefore, my experience of actually online learning for primary school children is very mixed. I would say the learning for primary school children mainly took place through PACS, I think. Most schools gave worksheets to children to complete or to download from the internet and complete without giving them the opportunity to actually send back the work to the teachers for the teachers to assess. So I found from that angle, my experience of online learning is a bit mixed. However, as as a parent, teacher, I also have my own children, and I found overall online learning for children in secondary has worked pretty well. Obviously, they are more independent. They are able to access resources through online platform that they are used to they were used to throughout the year, and therefore, throughout the COVID-19 virus, they carried on using the same platform. The teachers were used to using them too, and setting the work and receiving the work, marking the work, giving the feedback on a regular basis. Teachers could even post videos on YouTube that they were only accessible from a set group of children. And the children knew very well that the work produced was going to be tracked and monitored, and therefore the online learning really worked well for those secondary school children who were used to using this online platform. On the other hand, I found that some other schools did not, some other schools in secondary who also use this platform didn't emphasize enough the use of certain websites, etc., or resources, and the children didn't feel the incentive to completing the work. And I think from a parent with children in secondary school, I find that it's very much dependent on the school and the type of children you have. So if you have a child who's very independent, very organized, regardless of this virus, that child would carry on producing the work, etc., and meet the deadline and send the PCs without having any overdue homework. On the other hand, you've got other children who perhaps didn't feel, don't have these sort of independent skills, and also some children who need that structure. They need to go to school, they need to have a push from the teachers, and those children find it very difficult to actually every day turn on the computer, look at the tasks that have been set, and complete the work on time to good standard and send it back on time. It's a mix. Again, my feeling as a parent, um, I would say overall is quite positive. However, it depends on the child and it depends on the school, really, the effectiveness of this online platform. However, I just would like to say as well that as a parent throughout this COVID-19, I don't think my priority was on the children producing 4 or 5 hours of work a day. I refused to actually let my children complete 5 hours a day of homework, or even 3 hours a day, simply because I think it's consolidating, and the consolidating of maths and English and science should take an hour and a half a day. There are other skills that the children should learn, and they learn at school, such as sharing, having good social skills, building the independent skills, the teams, the sort of team building skills, etc. And I think those skills can be taught at home without having to produce X amount of homework. So for me, as a parent, throughout this COVID-19 period, we all had the opportunity to spend time with our children and also sort of boost these very important social skills. What I want to see out after this pandemic is actually children who emotionally are not damaged. Most important for me is not that the children have consolidated everything they have learned in maths and English. Not at all. For me, what I want to see is some children who, throughout this pandemic, have been able to actually blossom in other ways: baking, sports, reading, whatever, music, whatever the interests are. It's much more important in my eyes. Thank you very much.